Whenever I'm on a seashore, there's just few things which I always do. Number one, crying. I can cry for whole day sitting beside the ocean. I don't know why, but it's just my tears cannot stop. And the passers-by would wonder, oh, what a silly girl she is. Number two, I love filming my feet while walking on the sand. Number three, I love to play with the incoming waves. I just rush towards them and then take a step back out of fear. And that's what really happens in life too. We do gather courage to face the big waves of life, but because of the fear of uncertainty, we just step back. What is the key to transform uncertainty to certainty? Which is this beautiful aspect of life which acts as a bridge between uncertainty and certainty. So, this bridge is your wisdom and knowledge, and your wisdom has a great connection with your feet. I know you'll be wondering why she's showing her feet, and I know that I don't have most beautiful feet in this world. I know many of my friends, they have this beautiful, smooth, glowing feet, and my feet looks very rough because yes, I am a bit of a fierce person. Okay, so today we will talk about feet. If especially you have certain placements like in Mula, Purvabhadrapada, Uttarabhadrapada Nakshatra, Revati, there is something about the feet. And feet is something, it's said that like all of that wisdom and knowledge which you have attained since many, many lifetimes, it resides in your feet. Now tell me one thing before we talk about these nakshatras and what is the importance of feet in life, what it determines about you in your life path, and why you need to take care of your feet. Let's talk about something. Now, regardless of the fact, whatever placement you have in these nakshatras, or even if you don't have any placement, how many of you often get your toes hurt? Like, you're just minding your own business, going from one part of your home to another, and then bam, you slammed your toe into a piece of furniture, even walls. That's my case. I can slam my feet into the wall anytime. So that hurt, that pain, that stubbed toe has a big meaning, and especially for people who are born with certain placements in the Bhadrapada nakshatras. A stubbed toe means a lot of blockage in assessing your wisdom which you have carried. Somehow you are doubting your own wisdom. And that stubbed toe, that pain, is this shock treatment. Hey, listen, wake up, assess where you are wrong, and access that wisdom which you carry. Because these feet of yours, they carry great wisdom of many lifetimes, and you must take care of them. I am someone who usually gets a stubbed toe. Like, if you look into my feet, this one is the recent hurt which I got. I just slammed into the furniture, and a lot of time I just get a lot of hurt. So a stubbed toe literally means that you yourself are creating certain blocks in your life. You have forgotten your wisdom, or whenever you are in a situation, you are not trusting your wisdom. You have it, but you're not using it because you don't have trust on yourself. When you stumble, when you get your feet hurt, it simply means that spiritually, emotionally, there is loss of balance. You are lost. There is no stability in your life. Even if you're financially stable, are you stable spiritually, emotionally? So if you get your feet hurt oftenly, if you do get your toes hurt somehow, This means that you yourself have been creating blockages in your life. Let's talk about these blockages. Let's talk about these important nakshatras which have a great connection with the feet. And if you're wondering what are those crystals, by the end of this video, we'll talk about them. All right. Since ancient times, feet has been given a great importance. We have been always told you must touch the feet of your gurus, your elders, your parents. Touching that feet, doing that pranam is something which shows your respect towards them. But there's also a very spiritual significance when you touch someone's feet. In the past decades, people used to wash the feet of their gurus, or even if there is a guest coming to your home, to show respect towards them, people used to wash their feet. Feet is something which represents your autograph. You are constantly running and walking from one place to another, fulfilling your dreams, chasing your dreams, accomplishing what you want. Whatever you want, you need to walk right away to that place. So you're constantly walking. One of my favorite singer, she's a Korean singer, IU. Listen to her song Celebrity, and she beautifully says this, that when we walk, we leave an autograph, and that is the biggest impact of our life on this world. We are leaving something to this world. Your actions, your footsteps, even though those footsteps might get erased by the waves of time, but that impact is always there. So when we touch the feet of our gurus or the elders, that in that return they will just tap on your head. You will bend down, touch their feet, they will tap on your head, and this means that they are giving you a beautiful spiritual energy. All that spiritual energy and the wisdom, the knowledge they have carried till now, that experience which they have, they are giving that to you. They are tapping on your head and saying, okay, be wise, be more open to the world, tap into your wisdom. You have a lot with yourself as well. So nakshatras like Mula, Purvabhadrapada, Uttarabhadrapada and Revati, they have a great connection with your feet. And as they have a great connection with your feet, they have a great connection with the wisdom and the knowledge you carry since many journeys. Somehow we forget to tap into that wisdom. What is the function of your feet? It helps you to move around, to walk, to reach to your destination. Your feet carries your entire weight. So these nakshatras has the message of stability in life, not just being physically present in the situation, but are you mentally, spiritually present in the current situation or not? Remember, in the start of the video, I talked about stubbed toes, like how you get your toes hurt. This is a symbol how you are lost. And even if you are not getting your toes hurt, these nakshatras, people tend to feel lost in life. You are not aware of where you are because you are into so much of burden, so much of thinking that you almost forget where you are. So the first lesson with these nakshatras is that be alert, be, aware of where you are going, how you are walking. Okay, sometimes you're just walking, you're lost somewhere and you just lose your direction. You don't know where you are going. Just for the sake of doing your work, you're just walking. So there should be a focus on your direction and being mentally present in the situation. So that was our first point. Pay attention how you're walking and where you're walking. Are you forgetting your direction because someone else is going in that place? Majority of the people are going in that direction, so you will just blindly follow that. Use your wisdom. With the burdens of life, never forget to tap into your wisdom. Trust your wisdom, and you will be never lost. And this brings us to the second point, and that is spiritual grounding. What is grounding? Well, you're walking on earth, okay? That touch, you're creating a connection with earth, and that is grounding. Your energy is reaching to the ground, it's balancing you, right? I might do a different video on this, but spiritual grounding literally means how aware you are of your current situation. It's very similar to the first point. Now suppose you are on a vacation with your family. Maybe you were out there for a picnic with your loved ones. Everyone is playing, everyone is enjoying, but you are not mentally present in that situation because you're thinking about the loss you suffered in your business, or you're worried about, after 2 days I have to go back to office and I have to manage all that work. So either you are in the past, either you are into the future. You're not present in the current moment, and that what these nakshatras indicate. Why sometimes the progress in life gets very slow in these certain placements, especially the Bhadrapada nakshatras and also the Mula. It's because that we are not mentally present in the situation, like the current situation. So spiritual grounding means being aware of the current moment, living in that moment, okay? Showing your strength at that particular present time. You need to value yourself. Suppose I'm sitting here right now on the floor. This is my place, this is my zone, and I'm focusing over here. This is my reality right now. Let's not talk about yesterday or future. I want to focus on now. So that is spiritual grounding. And how you can really practice this ability to be in the present, you should watch your feet while walking. A very simple remedy. You can walk barefoot in your home, you can walk barefoot on the grass, and watch your feet while walking. It really increases that strength and the ability to focus on present. A very simple remedy, nothing so difficult to do. And thirdly, people with these placements do have some problems with their feet, not just the stubbed toes, but problems related to rheumatic disease of your joints, sciatic nerve issues, varicose veins. You have a diabetic foot. So a lot of problems with feet do happen, and our feet does show a lot of symptoms. Like your feet will be that first part of your body which will show you some kind of a symptom, something wrong with your body, whether it's a kidney disorder, whether it's a heart issue, whether it's diabetes, whether it's simple problem with your muscles or less of calcium. Your feet will show you a sign. Okay, even in the medicine, you will learn a lot about the symptoms connected to feet and how they represent certain diseases. So having placements in these nakshatras do give issues with the feet, and with that, you need to take care of it. It's not because you are prone to these issues, but the anxiousness, the irritability, not being in the present situation, always being worried about the past and the future, all of this gives a great impact on your body. A lot of stress happens. You know, this sciatic nerve, it is the longest nerve in your body, which connects your feet to your spinal cord, and from spinal cord to your head. Okay, so whatever happens here, it reflects on your feet. Okay, so this beautiful connection literally means that there is a lot of wisdom which you carry, and if you have certain placements in these nakshatras, it's just that you have a task to tap into that wisdom. Do not feel lost that, oh, this person is so smart than me, that person is way better than me. It's just that you just have not been focusing on your own self, and that's why Mula is about core, looking into the core, looking into your roots. You have to dig up and see what's there deep within. Then we have the Purvabhadrapada, which represents the ability to stand on one feet and balance yourself. Even if there is tremendous chaos around you, you know how to stand on your one feet and manage things greatly. Purvabhadrapada has a lot to do with practicing the stillness of mind. Then we have Uttarabhadrapada, which is all about finding your own self. Deep into the depth of oceans, you will find yourself. So there is a connection between feet and oceans, and it's so beautiful. So Uttarabhadrapada is about, again, going down into the depth of your own self and tapping into that wisdom, that treasure which is buried deep within. And at last, Revati represents your ankles. Ankles really bear a lot of weight of your body, and Revati is about the connection between you and the divine, between you and the cosmos. It's the bridge. So you can see how your feet is connected to these nakshatras, which are all about stability and finding yourself, and most importantly, working on your spiritual quotient. All right, so this was a general discussion about what your feet represents. Your feet is wisdom. Your feet is about, trusting your own path rather than following what others are doing. Even if you have to walk in opposite direction, just go and do what you seek, what you feel is right. Your feet is a symbol of where you are in life right now, how grounded and centered you are, whether you are lost or whether you are in the right direction. Your feet is the autograph which you are leaving into this world. People will follow your footsteps. They will get inspired from you. So take care of your feet, take care of your wisdom. And it's been a long time. I'm sitting on the floor and my feet is paining. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped you in some way. So thank you so much for your time. See you next time. Take care. Hi everyone, as you were waiting for some info on the crystals, this is a Dalmatian Jasper, and it has a very healing quality. If you deal with muscle pains, strain, pains related to ligaments or bones, this is known to be a great healer, and also a crystal about self-confidence. Okay, it gives you great confidence and courage. The next one is amethyst, and it is anti-anxiety and crystal, and it's also for people who deal with panic attacks. It's very important for the clarity of mind. So again, one of the amazing healing crystals of all time. This one is green Aventurine. Remember, all of these crystals are the raw forms. They are not being polished, so they look a bit odd. This is a green Aventurine, and this is a crystal for your heart, to heal your heart. Any kind of deep emotional wounds, this is a great healer. And some days you can just hold in your hands and keep on your chest and meditate. It just beautifully heals you and opens you to give and receive love. It's a great healer. This one is a unakite. Let me focus. This one is the unakite crystal, and this is not the pure form, because, or you can say this is not the highest quality one, because the true unakite is pink and green in color. So here you can see these gray black regions. This should be green. So a unakite is a beautiful crystal connected to fertility. This is a crystal which is a symbol of the blending and the unity of the divine masculine and feminine. So this is about the perfect balance between yin and yang, balancing the nadis, the energy deep within you. And also it's a very beautiful crystal when you keep it aside your bed. It gives you great calmness. Then these two are my favorite. My mom always asks, why is this like a weaponry? Why are you using this? So this is a rose quartz. And I always tell my mom that, you know why this is in a very odd shape? Because this is me, this is a rose quartz crystal. I don't know if you can make out the beautiful pink here. Let me throw some light. So this is a bit light pink in color. This is one of my favorite crystals, because it's about self-love. It helps you to connect with your own self. It helps you to have love and kindness towards your own self. And yeah, it looks very fierce and sharp like me, but it has a very soft and beautiful energy. It helps you to heal in a very amazing way. And the last one is this. This is the best one. I think you don't need any other crystal if you have this. This is a weird looking one, I know, but this is a rough black tourmaline, and very beautiful for spiritual grounding, which we have talked about today. This is a very grounding crystal. It brings more awareness, mental stability, and it protects you from the energy vampires who usually drain your energy, or they just have this nasty eyes on you. They don't want you to prosper, or they just give you bad vibes. So this is a great protector, black tourmaline, and this is one of my favorite of all time.